really nice gap up on SPY. And Hughes putting in an amazing trade setup off of an island reversal right off the bottom side of this channel. There's going to be an easy trade this week on the Qs, and I'm going to walk you through how I'm planning on playing it. What's going on, everyone? My name's Tony with Real Life Trading. It's time for another weekly review where we walk you through what the markets are looking at doing for the week, how I'm planning on approaching them, and the best way to make some money with the lowest risk. Make sure and check out our Black Friday deals, including a $25 lifetime membership. So you just pay 25 bucks and you're in for life into our trading community to get courses, live trainings over Zoom with professional traders, and access to our awesome Slack community we've been building over the last 10 years. We have a ton of Black Friday deals coming out this week as well. So if you're interested, check out the link down below in the description. Let's dive in and look into these charts. All right, SPY's putting in a really nice gap. So we just kept getting bought up last week. Last week had these strong sell-offs at open, and the bulls came in extremely hard each and every time. So looked pretty good, but we had this trend line we had to get through. No problem now. We are gapping all of it. So now I think a retest of this trend line some point this week makes a lot of sense. That's where these bulls should be at. We've got a lot of bull days in a row with this big gap up. It is a retest gap, meaning green candle gapping up. Most likely people are going to take some profits. It's going to pull back down. Bulls are waiting to push this thing back up. So keep an eye out for that scenario at the moment. The target for the bulls, I would say, would be back into this new all-time high. 600 is just stacked with calls, and so this is going to act as a massive call wall. At the exact same time, we've got this trend line up here that we respected previously. Could this be the next place it's trying to get to, which moves us into about 605-ish or so, 603. 605 happens to be the weekly expected move as well. So those are your targets right there for the bulls. If this thing decides to keep on cranking, that's the two areas I'd be watching: 600 and then around 603 to 605 this week. Now for the bears, if the bulls are not coming in strong here and this thing starts to rotate back down, 590 would kind of be my line in the sand. I believe bulls should defend this. This is your first large option put wall here at 590 for this Friday, and it is a monster level. So I believe you're going to have a lot of people defending this level to push it up higher, not to mention this strong support coming back through here and the 20 EMA working its way into this area as well. Lots of reasons for the bulls to step in. If they do not hold 590, we will start selling off pretty quick down to about 585. So that'd be the next level to watch. 585 on SPY, 584 area. It looks pretty strong there for the bulls to actually hold that as well. Now that's well beyond the expected move for this week. I really don't think we'll get much lower than 590. We could get some erratic moves, but remember, everyone's on vacation, right? The big money this week, they're already out celebrating with their families for the week of Thanksgiving. They're like, I'm good. I don't need to trade this week. I am gone. The only people trading this week are retail traders for the most part. So Monday will be okay. Tuesday is going to have some decent volume, and then it's just going to drop like a rock from there. No one's really going to show up to work on Friday in the markets. So just be aware of that. Don't feel like you need to make money, because these algorithms are going to be hunting for retail traders. They're going to make trading a little bit trickier. They're going to know where your stops are. They're going to try to stop you out before it goes. You need to be able to play the game if you're going to trade. The best advice would be to sit on your hands and not trade. Let's wait till next week when the volume comes back in and we can start playing this normal game of trading again. So that's what I've got on SPY so far this week. We'll see how it plays out. I believe it's probably just going to keep on running, and I'll be looking to take my profits from the dip that we bought over here on those SPY calls. Now the Qs. This is where I believe the easy trading is going to be this week. I love this island reversal. I mean, it is really, really nice. Gap down, consolidation, and we're getting a gap up. Now it's got to hold this island reversal, which means we can't have a retest back through here and fill the gap. If this does hold, it is going to make a beeline straight for 515. 515 is Q's huge call wall sitting through here, and it also happens to be back into the new high. So that is a very, very easy target area. I'm going to put an alert just in front of that there. It makes a ton of sense for the bulls to be taking their profits around 515 for this week. That could very well be the high for this week. Really easy momentum. Strong gap up. It's holding this channel trend line. If we come back down, it's probably going to find some support through this channel here again and then get going. That would nullify the island reversal. But at the moment, if this can start out strong and we get a little bit of a play through here, man, it's going to be a great day trade. It'll be a great swing trade, and you know where the targets are at. You know where the big money is looking, and that's 515. Poke its head right into that all-time high, and then take your profits. Could this go higher? Yes, it could. I just don't know if it will this week. So the high probability is a bullish move from here up into 515 this week. Again, will any of this happen? I don't know. No trade is a guarantee. No setup is a guarantee. So you need to control your risk and you need to control your expectations. There is no such thing as a guaranteed. There's just high probabilities, but that's all it is a probability. So if this thing's got a 70% chance of doing what I just said here, there's still a 30% chance that it's not, okay? So don't trade in the sense of like, there's no way this couldn't win. There is a way. It cannot win if it doesn't want to. So it looks very good. This is a great trade. It's a high probability trade. It looks like it wants to get going. So now I'm just going to be looking for my setup here on a smaller time frame, and I know where these bulls are going to try to get it to. And it could get there in one day. That's possible. This is a great gap. The bulls are looking strong. It's just a matter of, do they fill this island reversal, or do they just let this thing rock and roll? So that's what I'm going to be looking at this week here on SPY and Qs. It's a shorter week trading out there in the markets, so just be careful out there in the markets this week. Don't trade desperate. Don't trade just because the markets are open. Trade the best setups. That is your job. That's what I want you to commit to this week, is just to trade the best setups, and don't trade just because the markets are open and it's fun to trade. Let go of the fun and start thinking logically of how you can make money in these markets. Making money is a lot more fun than trading. I promise you that. So if you want to make money, you've got to become disciplined. You've got to be able to sit on your hands when it's time to sit, and you've got to be able to press that button, not fearing the loss when it's time to press the button. Put the size on that you're okay to lose, follow your trading plan, and get out when the trade is not showing that it's respecting the levels that we just talked about. So there we have it, my friends. Take this information, apply it to your strategies, into your trading, and let's see if we can't walk out with a nice green week go into Thanksgiving. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me that you take the time to watch these videos. You are a part of real life trading community and the movement that we're having to teach everyone how to be financially successful in trading. We're not out here trying to show you, how to not lose. We're trying to show you what to do when you lose, because the reality is trading is a 50-50 game. Half your trades are going to lose, half of them are going to win. So how do you manage that? How do you become successful with that? Well, when you lose small. When you win big. That's the only game of trading you need to know. So we're here to help you on that journey. Thank you again so much from the bottom of our hearts, sincerely, for the support and love that you give to this real life trading community, and for your time in watching these videos. It means the world. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great, safe Thanksgiving. Count your blessings, my friends. No matter how bad your life seems at the moment, no matter how bad your life might be, there's always something good that comes out of the bad. So if you've had a great life, count your blessings. If you've had a hard life, count your blessings, because I guarantee you have a lot of things to be grateful for that you're not paying attention to because you're living in the shadows. At the exact same time, bad is always followed by good. It's an equal and opposition law in the universe. You cannot have darkness without light. Find the light that is coming from the bad, because it's only bad if you give it that definition, right? My journey was bad in trading. I lost everything multiple times when I first started. And I could have easily just been like, oh, woe is me, this is whatever. But instead, I learned from it. And because of the story, because of my experience, because of what I went through and how I crawled myself out of that hole that I dug and I made it, I'm able to reach out to more people like you and say, look, I've been there. This is what doesn't work. This is what does work. This is what you need to do to get yourself out of that hole, and I can help more people. I wouldn't be sitting here right now without my story. And in the time, it was like, why is this happening? I felt like God was calling me to trade, and all it was doing was just falling apart. But now I have time to look back, and I can see all of that was happening for me. The lessons that I learned going through that as a person, as a husband, as a trader, they shaped and molded me into someone that I've only dreamed of becoming. I am a completely different person now because of those things. If you allow it, everything will be for your good. Have that eye for it. And by the way, my friends, I have a lot more to learn as a trader. I have not arrived, and I'm grateful for that, because I am excited for the future. I'm excited to look back on right now and see how far I've come. If I'm the same trader in 5 years, I've failed. I should look back right now and be like, wow, I was a rookie, because I should have learned and grown so much over the next 5 years. That's what should happen. And it should be the same for you. Be grateful for everything in your life. Don't allow yourself to get your head down and say everything's happening to me, and realize everything is happening for you. It's supposed to happen this way. Grow from it. and you will look back and you will be so filled with gratitude because of what you've gone through. No matter how hard, find the light in the darkness, and I promise you, you'll be a better, happier person because of it. Love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks again for being a part of this community and for watching these videos. Share them with your friends, share them with others. Anyone that's trying to learn how to trade, help us get this movement out. Help you learn how to trade so that you can change your life and become financially. Have a great Thanksgiving.